Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
Morning, everybody. It's fall, so we thought we'd bring in Autumn, and we mean it. Autumn Barron of Honestly Autumn is here with some kid-friendly snacks that are perfect for spooky season. Autumn, good morning.
Good morning.
It just is so appropriate to have you at this time of the year, but not only that, you're a mom with a ton of hacks for other parents and for kiddos as well. So remind our audience, if you wouldn't mind, a little bit about what it is you do on social media.
Yeah, so I'm a content creator that shares parent hacks to make life easier for parents, easy activities with stuff that you already have at home, and even ways to make the holidays more magical. I'm all about making parent life easier because, let's face it, parenting is hard enough, and I love to make parents' lives easier.
Yeah, and the last time I saw you, you were a parent of 2.
Yes.
As you're standing in front of me today, you're a parent of 3.
Yes.
So you are getting really good at this.
Thank you.
And that means, of course, even more multitasking than ever before. But you've thought of some cute ideas, really, that could go into kids' lunches.
Yes.
And still kind of honor the fact that we're talking about Halloween. So the very first thing I want to talk about are your Frankenstein wraps. Such a cute idea.
Yes, so they're super easy to make. All you need to do is get a spinach tortilla or any green tortilla, ham, cheese, whatever you want to put on it, topping, and then use that dressing or whatever you want and just spray a little bit on the eyeballs, stick them on, and then I use edible markers to draw the faces, and they should end up looking just like
cute.
This one right here.
Oh, okay, so you've used, like a little edible marker, not bad for the kids, but like you've gone fully for it. The eyebrows, the little scarring, his face. A kid would love to eat this.
Such a fun surprise when you open your lunchbox.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And to use a little barbecue sauce or ranch or something as the glue is very clever because it also gives just a touch of a flavor boost.
Yes.
Very, very smart. Okay, let's talk about your mandarin pumpkins because this is about as healthy as you can get and still be Halloween-y.
Yes, I love it because it's just so easy. All you have to do is get a little mandarin pumpkin, some celery, and boom, you got a perfect little pumpkin.
And it really does look like a little pumpkin. Like, how sweet is it? Maybe do your kids the favor of peeling it before you stick it in their lunches, right? They probably appreciate you for that. I know your oldest just went off to kindergarten, so she's probably thinking, Mom, thank you. Because it's hard for us adults, quite frankly, to get through that skin sometimes.
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy. Okay, so that's it. 2 ingredients, y'all, super simple. Let's talk about spooky celery. I was wondering how you were going to pull this off, but to me it ends up looking like almost like octopus tentacles or something like that, a multi-eyed monster. So this is a really cool one as well. Again, pretty super healthy.
Yes, I just use peanut butter and edible eyes. I feel like if you add edible eyes, it can make anything instantly spooky.
Yeah, and it's just sugar, isn't it? It's just sugar with a little bit of a dark dot on top.
Yes, yes. And I put them on the celery. I also put some in blueberries. You just put one in there, and then the juice kind of naturally makes it look like blood a little. And so it's just kind of spooky. And it's healthy. So they're super easy to make. If you want to make some at home, I have squeezed yogurt and food grade safe Poppets, and you can put a little chocolate chip in there first, then squeeze some yogurt and put it in the freezer, and you have your own edible eyes if you want to make some at home too.
Yeah, I was actually pretty impressed by this because first of all, I didn't know Poppets could be food safe. But second of all, you're telling me it's just yogurt.
Yes.
Okay, that's really clever.
So if you wanted to go a little healthier, there's a way to make it healthier too.
Absolutely, and a little chocolate chip inside, and that's going to make your eyes for you, and then you can go crazy on all this fun stuff. All right, now we're starting to get into the sweeter things. I told you off camera that I love a double stuffed Oreo. You kind of go quadruple stuff.
Yes, quadruple stuff.
With these spiders.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I do is I'll take the top off of one, and then the top off of another.
See where the filling lands.
Yes. And then I'm just gonna, actually we might hold
Yeah, I'm happy to help.
And then I will take some pretzels, I'll
snap them in half.
And then I will do that break. Let's see.
And you don't have to be totally accurate on leg numbers, right?
I do. Let's see if I can get all 8. I think I can.
8 legs for a spider. Here we go.
See,
And then we just
I like
smush on top.
Yes, and I like to dab the eye in the cream filling.
Oh, clever woman. You know
Just
what?
care-
That means
They do
that
break-
one has
there's
to
more
be
for you.
I was
Yes.
going to say, has to be eaten.
Yes. Just, that one is for me to have later.
And then stick it on
stick
the
it
top.
and
oh, that's
then-
really smart.
Okay. And then they should end up looking
Yeah,
just
like these guys. And they can be one-eyed purple people eaters.
Yes,
You
yes,
know. But to use the
Super
little
fun.
cream, super cute, and
Yes.
then like a little topper. Yeah, go ahead, give me a top for it.
go.
That's awesome. And so how simple, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty. So actually I think it would end up tasting pretty
Yes,
good.
I had one yesterday and I'm like, that's really good.
That's really good, actually. And then this is really sweet. Might even be a good idea for giving out for Halloween. Tootsie Pop Ghosts. So talk to me about what you did here.
Yeah, they're super easy to make. I'll take that. We can use Tootsie Pops and then a tissue.
Just a tissue like a Kleenex from the box. Okay, that's super easy.
And you just put it on top.
Okay. Oh, and a little bit of cord you've given me.
Yes. And just tie it.
Now, it's not going to look as pretty as yours, but I can do my very best.
And then you'll get a Sharpie and just do 2 little dots for eyes. And
I'm gonna make mine happy. He's a happy
you
little ghost. And so you can go find, you know, different faces and things like that.
Super
That's
easy
really-
to make. It'd be
Gosh,
perfect for
that's
a classroom
easy.
party or anything like that.
And affordable of all things. My
Yes.
goodness. All right,
Yes.
so just real quickly before we let you go, you've got a lot of stuff coming up for the holiday season, girlfriend. So talk to me about following along with you.
Yeah. Like I said, I love sharing tips and tricks to make parenting life easier, easy activities. And then with Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's coming up, I know that can be such a stressful time, especially when you're trying to make everything magical for your kids. So I share easy ways to make the holidays a little more magical, but definitely like in a way that's attainable for anyone to do. So follow along for all that content just to make your life easier.
I think it's easier when someone else has done the creative work.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We appreciate it, Autumn. Thank you so
thanks
much.
so much for having me
All
back.
right, guys, follow Autumn on Instagram for more family-friendly content at honestlyautumn_ and learn more about partnering with her at honestlyautumn.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Advanced Pain Care. Y'all, joining us today is physical therapist Scott Nicholas from Advanced Pain Care, where physical therapy is more than just recovery. It is a personalized path to lasting relief. He's here to tell us more about what Advanced Pain Care can offer. So let's talk about what sets Advanced Pain Care's physical therapy department apart from other clinics, especially, Scott, when it comes to helping patients manage pain and recover.
Yeah, so at Advanced Pain Care, we focus on one-on-one personalized treatment that targets each patient's specific pain and functional limitations. We typically prioritize relieving pain first and then restoring mobility and strength. And we do that through tailored programs that are designed for optimal recovery and improved quality of life for our patients.
So Scott, how does working alongside pain management physicians, surgeons, and other specialists at Advanced Pain Care benefit the patients who come through for physical therapy?
Yeah, because many of our physicians are in-house, we collaborate closely to ensure every treatment plan is coordinated. And this integrated approach allows us to address pain more effectively, tailor therapy to any medical procedures, and also optimize outcomes.
Let's talk about the role that physical therapy can play before or after a procedure, something like a surgery or an injection.
Yeah, so physical therapy helps prepare patients for procedures, typically by improving strength and mobility, which can help speed recovery after the procedure. Usually after a procedure, we'll focus on optimizing outcomes for our patients. We'll focus on addressing any movement impairments that they have, fixing movement patterns, and also making sure they can get back to their daily activities safely and effectively.
Can you share an example, if you wouldn't mind, of a patient who had physical therapy at Advanced Pain Care and has helped, them regain mobility, reduce pain, something really helpful as part of their overall treatment plan?
Yeah, so we had a patient come in. He was an 80-year-old competitive pickleball player. like high level.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he came in, he was barely able to walk into the eval. Through a customized program that was tailored to his needs, we actually got him back on the court playing competitively and pain-free. People sometimes are a little hesitant to do strength training with older individuals, but there's actually a lot of evidence that resistance training helps out a ton with helping them meet their goals. And we initiated resistance training. We did a lot of aerobic training as well.
Ooh, okay, so from hobbling into the clinic to back on the court. That's pretty impressive.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Scott. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Learn more at austinpaindoctor.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Advanced Pain Care. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored on behalf of Wyndham, HP, Bounce, and GE Lighting by Tips on TV.
Season after season, moms are managing it all with school, after school activities, work deadlines, family dinners, you name it. It's a constant balancing act, and here to help is lifestyle expert, TV host, and influencer Kathy Buccio. Not only is Kathy a mama, she's also a former producer for Access Hollywood, and she currently shares her expertise on shows like Today and GMA, and we are happy to have some of her time this morning. Good morning, Kathy.
Rosie, good morning. I feel like I'm very fluent in busy mom and schedule, so I have some great tips to share with you.
We're happy to have you. Okay, what is key for moms to keep things in control?
Oh my gosh, like the million-dollar question. Organization. Organization is key. I think as a busy mom myself, that preparation really saves my sanity. I need my sanity. I want to have the right resources to place to help my kids succeed, but also we want to keep that family schedule running smoothly, right? We know what can happen if it goes off track. I want to pay it forward. I want to give other busy moms out there some great tips that really bring calm in the chaos as we load up this season.
Okay, let's get into it. Suggestion maybe for making mealtime quality time. That's still a thing we hear about, right? Is that at the end of the day, it's actually so beneficial to sit down together.
Absolutely. I make it a point to sit down with my kids for dinner time. It's a crucial time. It's a part where we engage, but sometimes it can be a little difficult because we're in the kitchen. We don't have all the answers, but HP, they're helping us out a little bit. This is a game changer. HP's free bite-sized lessons, they really turn those everyday moments into playful learning and those engaging conversations that we talked about. Their printable placemats, how cute are these? What an adorable idea created with highlights and Harvard learning expert, Dr. Elizabeth Bonowitz. They spark family conversations. They also have kids for kids ages 5 to 10. The kids ages 5 to 10, I mean, you have things like, why do songs get stuck in our head? Or why do onions make us cry? And I use the HP Smart Tank 5101 to bring these bite-sized lessons to life. They're easy, includes up to 2 years of ink. HP really makes learning part of everyday life. They get that, and I can appreciate that as a mom.
Yeah, way better than how was school today? Fine.
The one-word answer is right, Rosie? Good,
That's
fine.
Right. Yeah, now you got to get those brains going, questions going, getting everybody talking.
Exactly.
I think that's great. Any ideas for families who maybe want to change a pace?
I am already thinking spring break vacation. I'm thinking a winter escape. You know, I'm doing all the to-do lists and I'm thinking, where are we going to have a vacation in here? Decameron All-Inclusive Resorts. They're a part of Trademark Collection by Wyndham. That's your solution right there. They have properties across Mexico, Jamaica, even Panama. They're beautiful. You get these stunning beaches. I mean, that is calling our name right there, Rosie. I mean, there's beautiful pools as well, incredible dining options, activities for both parents and kids. You don't even have to leave the resort, and everything is just one price, which makes things a whole lot easier. And if you book now on trademarkhotels.com, this vacation can be yours because you can save up to 20% off. My bag is already packed. Just tell me where I'm going.
Exactly. Those beaches look so nice. Okay. When it comes to everyday chores, anything you suggest?
Well, we know that L word, that laundry, it's never ending, it's nonstop. And that's why I love the Bounce Intense dryer sheet. We're going to change up the laundry game here because nothing really beats curling up with a blanket that smells amazing. And it keeps clothes fresh up to 4 weeks. It helps reduce static and wrinkles. Outfits are looking great right out of the dryer. Rosie, I wish you could had smell-o-vision so you could just smell these vibrant fresh and vibrant bloom scents. They're so good. And right now it's my favorite season. It's sweater weather season, right? And I want someone to say to me, oh my gosh, Kathy, you smell so good. And I can tell them it's because of Bounce Intense dryer sheets. That's what's making my laundry and that freshness last for a long time. And people are going to notice. People are going to notice.
Yeah, and cuddling up with that blanket on the couch when it's got 4 weeks of freshness to it instead of stinky feet at the end of the day.
I like that so much
Not like
better.
that happens in our house or anything
Right,
like that.
no.
Okay. How about a whole house solution while we're on the topic of home?
Well, I'm sure you understand the safety, right? Especially as a busy mom, safety is always at the top of our mind, and GE always has a solution for that, and I really appreciate them for this outdoor-style solar security floodlight. It's set it and forget it, Rosie. Set it and forget it is a solution for us busy moms, and it really gives us that peace of mind after dark. It has industry-leading brightness, adjustable motion sensors. They have the ability to activate up to 100 times a night. I'm already feeling safe when it comes to that feature. Has all-weather durability. It keeps our home well-lit, very secure. Listen, sometimes you're coming home and you're unloading groceries. Maybe the kids are outside. It's getting dark earlier. I want to feel safe. I want to feel seen. I want to feel in control. And the GE Outdoor Security Floodlight delivers when it comes to that. It really helps busy moms. It's available at Walmart and Walmart.com, so make sure to add that to your shopping list.
Some really cool ideas today. Where can we go for more info, Kathy?
Well, everything we talked about is on tipsontv.com.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so much for sharing your busy mom tips. We appreciate everything you've got to share with us. Have a great day.
You too, Rosie.
The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored on behalf of Wyndham, HP, Bounce, and GE Lighting by Tips on TV. Welcome back, everybody. The Down Syndrome Association of Central Texas's Buddy Walk is coming up this Sunday. And joining us now with all the need-to-know details are Executive Director Julia Forsland and DS ACT member Lance Hemphill. We're happy to have them both. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you guys for being here. Julia, we're starting with you. Tell us about what DS ACT is, who you serve, and the sort of programs you guys have.
Definitely. DS ACT is a nonprofit organization. We serve people with Down syndrome, their families, providing resources and events, as well as we also serve local educators and healthcare providers, also providing resources and education, making sure that we're making Central Texas as inclusive as a place as it can be.
Which is wonderful, yeah. And can you touch on some of the programs that are on offer, for example, for someone with Down syndrome?
Definitely. So we serve about 1,100 families in Central Texas.
Wow.
Across all ages. So it looks different at different stages, but when a family gets the diagnosis, we are there to congratulate them and welcome them to our community with gifts and connection to parents who have walked a similar path. And then as our kiddos age, we have different social events and recurring programs like fitness and choir, dance, a lot of dance. We do social events like bowling, going to the park. If you can think of it, we probably do it because there's a wide variety of interests in our community, of course, just like everybody else. So we try to cater to all the interests across all the ages.
And is it important to you that you keep these social events really top of mind in order for people with Down syndrome to get an opportunity to, experience socialization with each other?
Exactly. And so as people age out of the school system, like Lance, my friend, is 25, so he doesn't have the school events anymore, and so he has a very, very full life. We were just talking about his busy schedule, so it's great that DS ACT is here to make sure that there's extra social events and health and wellness programs, ensuring that all of our friends with Down syndrome are staying healthy and have enriched full lives.
Wonderful and well connected. Okay, Lance, I hear you do a lot, my friend. So let's start with Supper Club. What's that?
The Supper Club is the people enjoying their conversations. It's like getting involved with getting to know one to another.
Yeah,
wonderful.
We go out to eat at different restaurants in the community. Like last time I saw you, I think was at Torchy's.
Right.
Oh, did you like Torchy's?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. Trailer Park Trashy is my favorite type of taco, but Torchy's is great and a good opportunity to meet new people.
Yes.
What about service and social group? That is a really big deal to you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with Service and Social Club, Lance?
That is helping people throughout the Austin community.
Yeah.
Helping all the people that does not required to require some help, and we get to provide them with some special help throughout the whole community of Austin.
Definitely. Lots of different volunteer opportunities like cleaning up the trail, doing Brown Santa gifts, helping at the food pantries. So Lance is all around town.
And giving back, that's Lance. And then let's talk about staying active. I hear you are a pickleball fan.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me what you like about pickleball.
It is very outdoorsing to me. It's like their program is Built Up for Life. That's through the DSAC, because it's like they're the ones to like reach out to the pickleball, and it's very fun to play.
And you said it's semi-new to you, but you're into it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, another great example of some fun activities. So Julia, let's talk about the DSAC Buddy Walk. You said the walk itself, not all that long, but a lot of activities and a lot of fun.
Yes, it's this Sunday from 12 to 4. So at the beginning of the day, we have all sorts of activities. So lunch, mini golf, pedal boats, princesses perform, our choir, our line dance group performs.
Wow.
There's a zip line. We've got a whole lot going on. It's fun for all ages. And then at the end, yes, we do join together for a big walk and a big group of people for a short walk. It's typically about 1,400 people. So
wow.
When we all come together, it truly is a really powerful moment of unity and inclusion. And I think it's just a great way for Central Texas to show some of that unity that we all really need.
The friendship that we have to offer here in this great state. Okay. This is your largest fundraiser of the year. Yeah. So let's talk about where that money goes.
Yes, definitely. This does make up almost half of our budget. So it's really important that, we get people out there and people are donating and fundraising. And so the success of Buddy Walk does determine how the programs we're able to offer in the next year. So pickleball, new to Lance, is also new to DSAC. We just started that last month. And so with the success of Buddy Walk, we're able to continue adding new programs, things like that. With this fall, we also started a reading program that's specifically tailored to the learning profile of individuals with Down syndrome. So really leaning on the visual strengths. And so the fundraising really helps us to be able to continue to grow with the needs of our community, and as Central Texas is growing, our community is growing too. So the fundraising is truly critical to continue meeting those needs.
Okay, Lance, if somebody hasn't been to the DSAC Buddy Walk before, what would you tell them? Should they come out?
Yes.
Yeah, you heard it there. You heard it from the expert. Y'all will have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Guys, register online for this weekend's Buddy Walk and learn more about available programs at dsact.org.
Hey everyone! Pet adoptions are on the rise here in Austin. Having a pet in your life can really impact your mental health, especially for kids. Let's stop by 2 shelter organizations to learn more about this, starting with Austin Pets Alive.
Wherever there's an animal in need, there's a person in need. I'm Ellen Jefferson. I am the president and CEO of Austin Pets Alive, and I've been here for 15 years. I love working with animals because they need a voice, they need help. Pets are so critical for our mental health. I think we really underestimate the value of that foundation in a family, even if it's a family of one. Even our relationship building outside of our home, because pets provide a bridge where you have something to talk about. You have, especially dogs, make it really easy because people want to talk about your dog or pet your dog, or you want to pet somebody else's dog and talk about your dog. Researchers are really looking into the effects of pets on mental health, on physical health, on child development. We're seeing that children that grow up around pets have more empathy for humans, and they grow up to be more compassionate adults, which is pretty critical, I think, a critical skill for children to learn.
My name's Jamie Wallace, and I am the founder of Safe in Austin. There are somewhere around 220 animals if you count all the chickens, which I definitely do. All of my animals have come from just incredibly, vastly different things. We have blind, deaf, cerebral palsy, missing limbs, broken spines, deformities, neurological disorders of all kinds. You know, we have it in the form of an animal. The children that come here are all significant trauma survivors and or have some kind of special needs. The circle of healing that happens between the animals and the kids it's really kind of magical. You don't have to do much. The animals do most of it. And they don't have words, right? But they're just really capable of offering healing and hope. Our military macaw, Pebo, he's lived 20 years in a terrible situation. Animal control pulled him from it. They live up to 100 years, and he's also one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. He wants to stay in a safe place now. He doesn't want to have to deal with things. He always knows the most significant cases that come through the door. The foster kids that have lived through abuse, or the child that is struggling with suicide ideation or something significant because of what's going on. Like, Pebo always knows, and he is always willing to step onto those arms, always. If we teach children how to take care of animals, then we can get out of this place that we're in right now, where every shelter is overflowing and everybody's being euthanized left and right. Make the difference in them, because they're the ones that are going to change it in the future.
Especially during the harder times. You know, people really rely on their pets in a lot of ways. Pets have no judgment. They're not going to disown you if you do anything. It opens up so many doors to be able to communicate and be part of the community. So I think pets are sort of woven into the fabric of just about everything you can think of.
Adopt, donate, or volunteer at any of these Austin shelters. And learn more about Safe in Austin, located in Leander. Life is so much better with a pet in it.
Welcome back, folks. Paper Cut has recently received some big recognition for their one-of-a-kind cocktails. We are lucky enough to sample some here in the studio today. Joining us now are bartenders Dragan and Bear to tell us more. We're happy to have y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
Lovely to have you guys. All right, we're going to start with you, Bear. If somebody has never been to Paper Cut, I was kind of trying to get you to paint me a picture. Can you, well, and that's really saying something, right?
Yes.
Because it's an art studio.
Yes,
it's a place
true.
for art. Tell me a little bit about Paper Cut.
So we opened like 10 months ago. We are actually new in Austin, and we try to bring a different concept also. So we are a cocktail bar and then an art gallery. So we sell art, we sell cocktails, and we inspire from the artists, their flavors, like the favorite flavors, their favorite snacks, and bring all the combination together.
That's so cool.
Yes.
So not only are you inspired by the work that's in the gallery,
Yes.
but by the artists themselves.
That's
and
like
you
all mixed.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys like to have some fun with cocktails. In fact, we're going to talk about that. But first, a little bragging, because Dragan, I'm going to have to read this. 2 pins by the Pinnacle Guide. You guys were just recently awarded. So what is the guide? What do the pins mean?
Yeah, just like Pinnacle Guide, they started like 2 years ago, and it's basically like what is the Michelin star for the restaurants. Their philosophy is like there are pins for the bars, for the cocktail bars. So they have 1 pin, 2 pin, and 3 pins. So this year they have like 146 bars that got they got recognized by the Pinnacle Guide, and just 18 bars got 2 pins, and we're one of them. So it's kind of like really huge honor for us, and I think for the city also, for Austin, and for community of what we're doing of hospitality.
That's amazing, and I think everybody at home should know. I think there were what, 14 countries?
14 countries, yeah, across the world.
Across 14 countries, only 18 bars got 2 pins. So that tells me that I need to be at Paper Cut sooner rather than later. Okay, so we are going to do a little demo today. The first thing we want to do is talk about a cocktail that's already been made, and there was spraying involved. There was like perfumery. Tell me about that, Bear.
So this is our cocktail called Mai Tai with H. So the inspiration.
THAI.
Yes. Yes, and it's actually a classic cocktail, but we bring it a new version. So it's more clear. It's more like texture is easy, and the top part has the fig leaf tincture. So we spray in the top. So the difference from the classic one, it's more has like more herbal and a little bit spicy, but it's very balanced and it's very clear.
Can we just get you to spray that tincture one more time, just because it's fun to watch? Okay.
It's the
Who doesn't want to see that? It's like we're perfuming the drink. All right, so I'm going to have a little sip of that while you tell me, Dragan, the story behind good soup.
Yes, I'll tell you, I say about that, but just like, for example, the Mai Tai.
Ooh, it's good.
What we're doing, or like we're sending each artist like 5 to 10 questions about their favorite color, spirit, cocktail, dessert. And then like based on that feedback, we're trying to make the cocktail. So the Mai Tai, for example, one of the artists, he said that he likes Thai flavors, and he likes the Mai Tai as a classic drink. So this is what we like incorporate all that into one.
It's so elevated.
So yeah.
When I think of a Mai Tai, I think of, you know, colorful, but you know,
like
it's gonna give you a headache, sort of thing. This, by comparison, feels so refreshing and clean. Okay, but somebody left you a review before you were even open.
Yes, that's like, before we open, like we've been even under construction. So someone gave us 5 stars, and he just put a good soup. So yeah, that's it. And
so you made a good soup cocktail.
And for us, it was like, let's start to make the drinks that is inspired by some of the soup of the world. So we're gonna change also like how we change, like maybe like in 4 or 5 months, we're changing the flavor of the soup. So this one is inspired by the gazpacho soup.
Oh, okay, so a nice cold soup.
Nice cold soup.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's see it.
Yes, I can make it for you guys.
Yeah, Bear, go ahead. So what are you starting with?
So this is our pre-batch.
Okay.
We mostly do pre-batch for our cocktails. So this is 4-ounce service and has cucumber, tomato, bell pepper, watermelon,
nice.
citric acid, and base is vodka and sotol based. So
a little bit of smokiness I'm hearing for the sotol.
Yeah, it's also it's like from an asparagus family also. Gives that like vegetable boost for the cocktail more, and we clarified this, so bring all the texture at the same level, so when you drink it's gonna touch in your own mouth at the same level.
Whoa, okay, you guys are really thoughtful about the way you do drinks, and batch making of course means that you can guarantee the quality of everything.
Exactly,
so this is a nice
people don't like, you know, when it's batch cocktails, that mean also like if you have like say the I don't know, the martini, say like for example, so you can put dry vermouth and vodka, what ratio you're using in the bottle, just to be faster for us. So it doesn't mean that it's something like, you know, artificial flavors or whatever. It's just like giving us to be faster.
Absolutely, yeah. Finishing touch.
So we have the Thai basil spray, gives this smell, and then our house-made chili oils.
Ooh.
So we drop them a little bit around it.
Lovely. And is that everything?
And then last touch is just a little microgreens here.
Little microgreens. Okay. Currently open 4 days a week. This is so gorgeous. We're going to take a picture of it, but I have to cheers to you. Good soup, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Oh, that's so fun. And it does kind of taste a little bit like an ode to a soup. That is really cool. Y'all, thank you so much. Congratulations on your recent accolades. Yeah, we appreciate it. See full menus, hours, events, and location at papercut.bar. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. As the air grows crisp, fall invites us to cozy up and clear out. It's the perfect season to reset your space before that winter hibernation begins to set in. 1-800-GOT-JUNK is here to make fall cleaning feel less like a chore and more like a fresh start. General Manager Austin Martin is here to tell us more. Austin, what exactly is 1-800-GOT-JUNK?
So we're a full premium service junk removal company that's going to be able to come out and assist you with any removal needs that you may have, anything from small brush piles to those big house cleanouts that you may have as well.
And I'm thinking about, we're just ahead of the holidays. You might be thinking, oh, I've had some stuff pile up here and pile up here. It'd be a good idea to just clear it all out before the company comes.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes we only look at spring cleaning, but we need to get the cleaning done before the holidays as well. We literally take anything and everything. The only couple items that we may not take is going to be motor oil, gasoline, anything that's going to be super hazardous for the environment. Anything else is fair game for us.
Really? Okay, so if someone's doing a house overhaul, they want to get rid of the carpet, for example, you guys will do that too.
We will do it. We'll go in there, we'll rip it up. I mean, we do everything from start to finish. All you have to do is point, and we will literally remove anything for you.
Heavy furniture is what I would point at. And you guys
For sure.
would help. All right, is what you offer something that needs to be booked out right now, months in advance, or can you guys offer something like same-day service?
No, we actually do same-day service. We're the only junk removal company that does offer that. You can book out if you would like, just whatever day works best for you, but we do offer the same-day service. But you got to do something really quick, and it's spur of the moment. We can definitely be out same day to help you out.
I know that this is a bit of a sensitive topic, but I do want to bring up a situation. Sometimes people end up hoarding, I think is the term that we would use, or holding on to things that don't really have sentimental value longer than they should. Can you help in a situation like that?
Absolutely. I mean, I was actually in the trucks as well. And, when we're able to go out and help assist those, customers that maybe hold on to items a little bit too long, we go in there and we make sure that we handle, all the items with care. We take our time with that customer and, make sure that we dispose of it as, properly as we can. But we'll make sure that we handle the items with care. And then if there are any donatables, we actually donate to local charities, churches, stuff of that nature.
That is so cool. All right. How can people book with you?
So you can either book online or just give us a quick call. A super easy process on either one, just whichever one you prefer, and we'll be out there as soon as we can.
Sounds good. Thank you for your service.
No, thank you.
Go to 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com or give them a call, 1-800-468-5865 to get started today. The preceding portion of Studio